Hey guys, my name is Akhil and welcome to our channel btech Credit Guide. So in this video, I brought you one of the assessment from this up, Appliances.ai. So they have recently conducted the test for the front-end developer. So they have given one assessment on this React.js. Okay, so we'll dive into the functionality and the features that they have asked for. So this is the entire web page. Sorry, this is the home page of this Appliance.ai. So I think they're gonna make this machine AI based. So I have saw their videos that were really nice. And in case if you want to go through this career page, just scroll down a bit and then you can find these careers. Okay, so those who haven't applied, just go ahead and apply. Just find the roles, go ahead and apply for all the position that they have recently allocated for. Okay, so let's further do. Let's dive into this assessment. Okay, so this is the assessment that they have given. React.js assessment summary. So you build a React-based web application with a counter, user data form, and a rich text editor. Utilize Material UI, Chakra UI, Next UI, React Spring, TS, React Charts, and React Router. So these are all the things that we can use to implement this project. Okay, and the functional requirements are counter component, create buttons for increment, decrement, and reset, maintain count across re-renders. Overall background should be level height of the color and should increase in a linear manner, preferably brazier curve. So brazier curve is a curve which will be in this form. Okay, in this form also. So Bezier curve. So if you search this Bezier curve, so these are all the images that you'll be getting like this or like this or in this manner. So anyways, you can develop that curve when you increment the counter. Okay, so let's see here. And then reset should reset the level of the color in the background. So you need, in the first component, you need to create a counter where you should have three buttons: increment, decrement, and reset. Okay, so increment button should increment the counter. Also the color should increase. Decrement button will decrease the counter value, and then the level of the color should also decrease. Okay, and then reset will reset everything to 0. Done. And the next component is user data form. So they are asking you to create as a form. Design a form for user data: name, address, email, phone number. So this four fields should be there. Auto generate user id and save data to local storage RTK on form submission. Okay, so they are asking us to generate an user id automatically, and also that user data has to be stored in the local storage. I will tell you how to do that. Okay, and then show unsaved changes pop up if there are any changes in the form if the user tries to close the browser. So if the user tries to close the tab or the browser, then we need to show a pop-up saying like, do you want to save the changes or not? So that's also we need to implement. Next component is rich text editors. Visualize users data in rich text editors. Integrate editors with formatting options: bold, italic, user line, list, data persistence is another one. So they are asking us to integrate the text editor. Like when you open this Gmail, you will be finding all this option, right? So let text editor. If you go to these images, oh, not this one. Oh, mm, not this one too. Where I can find nice text editor? Oh, this one. Okay, I'll show you the output. Okay, so they want us to design a text editor with this fields: bold, italic, underline, list, and then the text area where you can enter the text. Okay, and the additional features includes user authentication, Google sign in with safe private route and public route. So we you need to give the routing, private and public route, and implement single sign in and sign up. So when just you click on single sign in button like Google button, it should sign in. I use mock authentication for validation. So they are not asking us to implement the entire Google authentication. They are just asking us to implement the mock. Like if you click on that button, whether you are able to log in or not. Okay, that's it. And then dashboard visualization that we need to show. So in dashboard visualization, where you can add multiple graphs. So as of now, I have added only graph. So based upon your requirement, you can add more graphs. You can use the temporary data and then enter all those things. Create a dashboard with counter, user profile visuals, utilize React charts to display user profile trends, use functional components with hooks, use React router for routing, ensure smooth animations with React Spring in case if you want to add any animations kind of thing. Okay, deliverable: source code repository with commits, report on component structure and state management choices. So basically, I like to explain how this assessment works. So basically, when a company gives you an assessment, they won't look at the code directly. They directly go to your folder structure. So how you have structured the entire flow of the code. Okay, so when you look like if you create a folder called user, okay, and user folder says that you need to keep all the user related components in that particular folder. But what people does is like they will be keeping another files, which is a big blunder. So that's why they most of the people will be rejected in this phase only, when the folder structures phase. And then after that, what they look as is like file folder name, like folder nomenclature, okay, nomenclature or something. So if you have named the repository as, sorry, folder name as users, then the next file should be first name.js or last name.jsx or form.jsx, because the folder structure says that app user first name.jsx, which means user first name component is stored in the first name component. But what people does is like user folder is there, right? So you have user folder, and then again you people will be giving like user first name.js. So user first name.js is not in a readable format. Okay, so when you follow the structure kind of thing, it should be user first name.js. That's how you pronounce the things. Okay, just keep in mind in case if you do any further assessments. Okay, then so this is a dashboard that they are asking us to create a very simple a very simple assessment, but it doesn't take me more than half an hour to develop entire this thing. Okay, so let us go here and see. So this is a dashboard which I brought you. So after they have made all those requirements, so this is a dashboard I came up with. Okay, so you'll have beta credit guide, dashboard counter, user form, text editor, and my logo here. So just a panda as big as me. So and there, here I have showed, I have already told you that I have only integrated one chart. So if you want, you can directly go and implement other few charts in case if you wish for. Okay, so this is a user activity, the number of people visits and the number of action that's happened on each and every month. So this is how I have stored. Okay, in case if you want, just go ahead and do multiple things. And then if you click on inspect, let me put myself here. And then if you go to this network tab, and then your application. So this is a local storage where the data will be stored. Okay, so this is a local storage. Your entire data will be stored here. So don't go to this so and so. Okay, this is the ID, with the credit guy so and so. Okay, so I would like to show you this is the dashboard, and then next the counter part. Okay, so here we have the counter. So in the counter, what they have told is like we need to have three buttons, which is increment, decrement, and the reset. Increment should increment the color along with the counter, and decrement should decrement the counter along with the color, and the reset to default to 0. If I close this here, if I click on increment, just focus on the screen, the colors, how it will change. So if you click on increment, you can see violet color is entirely occupying the red color. So now you see after clicking on incrementing, the entire violet color came into focus. So if I click on decrement, now you see from the right side, the violet color will be occupied by the red color slowly. We can see the changes. Okay, that's very simple to do. Like you just increment and decrement the color fading around. So if I click on reset, it will be directly coming as it is before. So that's the one component that they have asked us to do. And the next one is user component. Okay, so they have asked this component. Okay, if I click on this inspect, and if I go there console and then application, so this is the thing. If I click at the rate so and so, okay, number I can't give much thing. So this is my address, and if I click on save, so data saved successfully, and that data will be stored here nicely. So SDF. So that's how it is. So you click on the things, you keep on doing things, and that will be adding up in the users data. Previously we have another data which is same Akil Digrala, but different. As we given these details, it has been saved. So if I click something here, and then I didn't click on save, if I close this tab, it will be asking me to change your changes you may not be saved. If you want to leave, the changes will not save. If you want to cancel, just click on cancel. That's one of the feature that they have asked here. But they have told to close the browser, so I've done for browser as well as the tab. Okay, so it works for both. I can't close the tab because I need to record the session, right? So I can't close the tab, but it works. And then next one is the text editor. So this is the text editor which I am telling about, like rich text editor. They have asked for rich text editor. Now in case if I go ahead and type Akil, and that's a normal, and if I keep on editing one, and I want it a more bold, and it should be italic from here, and then underline from here, and then cross from here, and then a list of list. Okay, and then I need another list. Okay, and if you can link anything, you can link it here, or you can upload an image. Okay, and this is tx something something. Okay, these are all the things that we need to do in this particular assessment. So I'll be giving you entire code here. So your profile and logout buttons are there, don't worry about that. If you can go to the dashboard, so this is the entire code that the entire assessment code. Okay, here is the code how you need to do. App.js is the thing which we need to focus on. So here we have the login and then private routing and then layout, dashboard, counter, user form, text editor. So each and everything are placed nicely in the components. Okay, and then this pages also store this authentication slice and everything. Pages you'll be having this dashboard and login. Okay, so I'll be pushing everything to the GitHub master. You can get it from my GitHub. Okay, so in case if you have any doubts, just ping us on the Instagram. Okay, I'll be available 24/7. So in case if you have any doubts, or in case if you need any modification in this assessment, just let me know, I can help you out there. Okay, so till then, don't worry. If you have any assessment further, just ping us on this Instagram page. You can directly find me on this Instagram page. I'll be available, as I told. Just ping me up there. In case if you have any assessment from any companies, we'll be helping you to clear the assessment round. Okay, so that's it in this video, guys. Let's catch up in another video. Till then, have a nice day. Bye bye.